Welcome to this attempt of a theory video. I'm really bad with this, and also, I really try to defend Lyra. I really try. But every time I try to search more clues, all of them are pointing to her. I don't know what to do. Just in case, also this is a spoiler warning for Danganronpa Antebellum Lockdown, and this is important if you don't want to get spoiled or who died or something. Don't watch this video, please. You may already know, but the victims of this case it's Molly Yuksuki and Taka Takahiro. They died in very peculiar ways, so let's try to decipher who could done this murder. When I started to do this video, I really want to defend my favorite character, that's Lyra Shatel. I love her, she's so fun, she's so interesting, but the blood is on her hands. First, we are going to talk about the ones I think are innocent. First of all, Alora. Alora cannot be the killer. For much that maybe she knows information that clearly was used in this murder, I cannot see any motivation from her to do this. At least not the way that happened. Taka died in such horrible way that she would kill him in that way at least. And killing Molly is like a bad idea, I think, from her standpoint. Now, let's talk about the most innocent person on this cast, Asura. She will never kill Taka, like never. And I don't think she will kill Molly. Also, the player asked her and she was like, oh my god, where is Takiko? She will never kill someone, at least in this chapter. Next we have Ismene. Ismene? I don't know. But the thing is, she will never kill someone. She has Shinku, that at least she thinks that is loyal to her. I don't think she will kill someone this chapter. Shinku being the killer. I really don't think so. The only way for that to be, it's like if Molly decided to wanna let Shinku escape this prison and make him the blackened unknowingly. But Molly will never. Impossible. Next we have Takiko. When the body discovery happened, I really was suspicious of her. But when I started to think, I cannot see her being the killer, at least this chapter. She had very, how will say this, she's very close with Asuga. I don't think she will kill when at least Asuga is still around. And I don't see her motivation to kill for now. I can clearly see that maybe she has a little sass because when Fu tried to do he's there on her to stop her, and when you speak to her in the free time events, she says she's very disappointed of someone because she knows a secret that Fu told her. But more than that, I cannot see her being the killer. No, let's talk about the most suspicious prisoners. But before that, take a look at this map. This is the sewage system of the prison, the one that Alora was um, investigating, with also the ventilation system. And the places where the victims were discovered are the same places where there are entrance to the sewage system. So it's obvious that it was used in some way or another. Well, let's talk about food. He is a very candidate of being the killer of this chapter, or at least being the killer of one of the victims. He knows about the sewage systems because he stole it from Alora in a moment of the chapter, and he clearly not in his best behavior lately. And also, if you don't know, if you did know, um, when you speak in the free time events after the encounter of Fu in Shinko's room, you can see that Fu talked about the secrets with Asuga, with Lyra, and all that. So even if he's not the killer, he probably is going to be relevant because of the secrets of people that was not revealed. Next, we have Zeke and Lyra. And for me, the two killers of this case. Lyra knows about the sewage systems. She knows that information. She was working with Alora these past few days, and also she has Zeke, someone who clearly doesn't want to be left out. So, what will happen if Lyra proposes a plan to make her escape and let Zeke die here? It's not a bad plan, but I think that happened was Alora was with Molly, because we left Molly in theory with Alora to help her, and probably Alora needs to do something, so she say, "Hey Taka, watch Molly. I'm going to do another thing." Then she goes to never see Taka alive again. Molly and Taka were probably there, very happy, very cutesy, but then Lyra come there and probably say something like, "Hey, Alora told me to watch Molly right now, and you go to rest." And Taka say, "Ah, okay, ha ha ha." I also think that maybe some kind of drug was used in this murder, like maybe she told Molly about that Laura told her that to make her take some kind of medicine. I was like, I don't know, some sleep thing. Or maybe Laura say, "Hey, this is the testosterone that Alora gave me to Taka, make him take it." It's possible, but I don't know. When Taka and Molly were separated, I think that Lyra killed Taka. I don't know how, then threw some kind of acid, because it's very strange the state of Taka, because he was like burned, or I don't know, But her clothes were fine, so that means that they take off his clothes? But why? It's something I'm curious about because it's very strange. Or maybe they inject him with something strange. But I don't know. As for me, Lyra killed Taka. Then Zeke probably chose Molly or take her to the auditorium and like strangle her. Then Lyra left the body of Taka in the sewage system with the entrance of the auditorium. Meanwhile, Taka was going with the flow. Lyra left the auditorium and probably searched some kind of alibi. Maybe she go to her room or I don't know. But Zeke left in the auditorium with Molly's corpse. He started his preparations to wait for Shinku. Also, it's very probably that Lyra left the note to Shinku in his room in this moment. She probably cried there to make it more, Shinku was doing the worst thing that he could have done to this date. And that. Then we have the conversation with Ismini and Shinku. I'm so mad with Shinku. I'm really so mad. But well, he was there. Lyra was in the doors, left the note, and then hide. And Zeke was there waiting for Shinku to make the first knock. And Taka was still going with the flow. Shinku sees the note and go as fast as he can to the auditorium where Zeke and Molly were. In the first knock, Zeke probably do something and then escape via the sewage system. Meanwhile, Lyra was probably having a good alibi. Zeke via the sewage system ended in the same place that Taka ended, the garden. In that same time, Asuka was coming to search for Takiko because she disappeared. We don't know what's happened to her or where she is. She's going there, but then Zeke, noticing that Asuka, of all people, is going to see the body. Because he knows the horrible way to live is seeing your best friend dead. He goes to her and does something that he should not do. Stop her to see the body. Then we have a body has been discovered. And with all this information, only two possible killers are only you, Lyra and Zeke. Well, Lyra Shatel is really the killer. I cannot go. When I started to do this video, I was like, No way, I'm going to make a defense video of how Lyra could not be the killer and do a theory like, oh, maybe Fu was the killer. But with all the evidence, when I started to search on everything of the chapter, I really mean it when I say that it's impossible to not be her. The only way she survived this chapter is that she was not the first one to kill, but that the truth is that she have blood on her hands. Well then, this is how it ends. I don't know if we're going to make another video. Maybe, maybe not. Depends on my motivation. And also, making this video is so difficult. I don't know how to do it. I use Canva. I don't even speak English as a native language. My pronunciation is so bad, and my flow with words is also bad. I don't know. Well, goodbye.